Hello again, it's been a while. Just kind of been doing a lot of school stuff and whatnot, general. Yeah. So a lot's happened since my last vlog, which has been like months now, I'd say. Right now it's October, so the last one was sometime maybe in July, August, I don't even know. But, yeah, so some of the things that's happened since then is I took fencing, which I'm sure I mentioned at some point that I was going to be doing. I only ended up doing the beginner and introductory course of that, which was actually really fun. I enjoyed it, and I want to actually go back into it again if I get the chance. I ended up buying my own practice foil and whatnot. Got a glove too. But yeah, the practice foil I ended up buying off of them, and I got one of the ones with the really nice like leather handle, and I was like, oh, that works out really well, because it actually fits my hand really nicely. So unlike some of the ones where it's just full rubber, it's with strips of leather that are on the handle that are twined around it. So it's really nice. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, so what else? Went to school, and started my next year. I actually, for theater, we ended up doing A Midsummer Night's Dream, which I ended up auditioning for and getting the role of Oberon, which was actually the role I wanted to get, which I was happy about, because it means less lines for me than my previous show, The Nerd. That was annoying. It was annoying, but it was probably one of my favorite shows to do, because in that one, I got to play myself for the most part, which worked pretty well. I mean, it wasn't really actually acting, it was more just me being myself, which, if anything, it's kind of nice. But yeah, for the role, because I knew we were going to be doing Shakespeare, because like we had talked about how we were going to be doing Shakespeare for our show, and that we wanted to do A Midsummer Night's Dream, so I was like, alright, I'm going to grow my hair out, because in Shakespearean time they had longer hair and shit, so I was like, I'm going to do that because I got nothing better to do, and I don't want to spend the money on getting a haircut, because I'm a lazy bastard. Yeah, so with that, my hair actually grew out so long that I can put it in a ponytail again, which I am doing right now because I'm bored and I don't want my hair getting all freaky in the back, which it tends to do. This actually keeps it controlled and actually keeps it straight, because it tends to curl in on the sides and get annoying. But yeah, I actually have to get it trimmed and cleaned up, because I actually have jobs now. Yeah, that's another thing. Over the summer, I know I had mentioned at one point or another how I was trying to find a job, and how I ended up walking dogs and stuff for my friends over the summer. That was a fun job. Oh yeah, another thing that ended up happening. So, Thursday, before I go back to school, I'm riding my bike, as I wanted to do, to get to where I need to go. And I did this back and forth without incident all summer. So I'm riding my bike and I'm going up Main Street. And you know how some people have a tendency of pulling their vehicles out into the middle of the sidewalk, therefore you have to go around them? Well, what ended up happening was, I'm riding up the street and there's this mechanic's place right there. So this car pulls out in front of me, like from like Main Street into the thing. So I ended up having to turn with them because I was going too fast to slow down. Because it's like, oh hey, yeah, you're gonna just do that right in front of me, even though I'm going at a speed where I can't slow down. So I ended up turning with them, that incident, going around. Then there's this bus that's parked there in the middle of the sidewalk, so I'm like, well, I gotta go around them, so, and there's traffic coming, so I got time to get around them. So I go around the front of them, and as I get around them, my bike tire hits a pebble, which kicks out my wheel and spins my wheel to the left, or I mean to the right, and ends up spinning completely around. I end up falling sideways and smashing my left hand on there and putting my right hand out to stop myself from falling, and my right shin came down and actually hit the ground, which ended up giving me, I don't even know if you can see it, but gave me this scar right here, which actually doesn't bother me because I already had a previous scar that actually is right below there from when I was 2. So, my face, for some weird reason, all my scars seem to go on the right side of my face. I never understood that. I got some on here that I don't even know where the hell they came from. It's weird. So, yeah, that was fun. I was like literally... The thing that pissed me off the most is I had a Dr. Pepper with me that I had just bought and like drank a little bit of that disappeared. I had no idea where the hell it went. That is the one thing. I'm not disappointed at the fact that I fell over. I'm disappointed at the fact that the drink I had just bought disappeared. A 1 liter of Dr. Pepper. Which, for me, it's like, I just spent money on that. And for someone who is having, like, no real job doing that, and, I don't know. Like, when you spend money on something and you end up losing it without even consuming it, it kind of upsets you, you know? I mean, why not? Right, back to what I was saying. So now I actually have literal jobs. I ended up getting, signing up for being a night host, which entails that, so on weekends and at nights, RAs or students can sit outside the entrance of the dorm and sign people in, like guests and whatnot, and they have to check IDs to make sure people are coming in who are actually part of that dorm or the school. And then the other job was work study, which essentially means like me doing work on campus and getting paid for it, which I ended up getting the job for building the set for this semester's show, which isn't that bad because I planned on working there anyways for the most part, or at least, whoop, that's a step. And I planned on working there and doing some work there, getting that done, which is kind of nice. I actually got paid this past week. The only thing that's going to aggravate me is how once we're done building the set, I'm basically out of a job for the most part, which on that part, but with night hosting, it's actually been interesting because over like people don't like the night host on the weekends, and so as a result, they come to me because I'm like, I don't care about night hosting on weekends. You kidding me? I don't do anything anyways. I don't go partying and whatnot. I just sit in my room. I'm a lazy bum. I don't do shit. I'm antisocial. What can you say? And that's why I talk to you people, because I got nothing better to do. No, I'm kidding. I like doing these vlogs. It helps me relieve stress and actually talk about it and remember things, and easier. And I can go back and look at myself 20 years from now and be like, wow, I was a dumbass. Yep. So, yeah. The show's going good. I mean, I got most of my lines down. I just need to refresh them and go over them on Monday and Tuesday. Which, video is probably not going to go up until past midnight anyways, because I'm probably not going to have enough time to edit it until then. Until Monday anyways. So my plan is then to go and take care of that. So, right now I'm actually on my way to Spirit, the Halloween store near me. Whoop, that's another step. Count the times George steps in this video. Every time I trip, take a drink. Just do it. Now, anyways. So, I'm on my way to Spirit. I'm just gonna go check out some of the costumes and stuff they have there. I mean, I already have decided what I'm gonna be going as this Halloween. If you don't know, I'm gonna say this much. I'm going as the Doctor from Doctor Who. I actually have, my profile picture on Facebook is actually the costume that I want to plan on using. It's not exactly a specific Doctor, it's like another regeneration of the Doctor that I made up. Because I'm like that. Hey, car. So I have a sonic screwdriver, which is the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, which, in my opinion, like, David Tennant's my favorite Doctor of all time. Matt Smith's okay. He's better than the 9th Doctor, in my opinion. that's because the Ninth Doctor only had one season, and it's just like, I mean, he was a good guy, he was a good actor and stuff, yeah, but just didn't fit the role well. So, but yeah, but I think that Sonic Screwdriver is much cooler looking than the 10th and 11, because just in my own personal opinion, that's what it looks so much cooler looking. Now, if I could switch it out and make it this way it was red, it'd be awesome. But I can't, because I don't have the tools or the necessary parts to actually make that possible. But yeah, I'm just going over to Spirit. I might take some more video shots and splice them in after this. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on lately. Figured I was going to start these up again for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You'll see more of these, probably crappier quality, given the fact this is better video quality than my actual laptop. On my laptop, possibly you might have some more laptop videos, because I don't know where my phone's going to be. Oh, another thing that ended up happening is, so my one phone got stolen over the summer, or last year, right? So my new phone that I had just gotten to replace that one, I went to go update it with the operating system. And it, yeah, let's just say it bricked my phone from updating the operating system. And this is an update that's actually made by Samsung for their phone, which really pissed me off. And the phone that I'm currently using is my sister's version of the same phone that I had. So, yeah, I just have bad luck when it comes to Android phones. I don't know what the hell. My other two phones that I've had, those suckers fucking lasted me a long-ass time without any issues. The only issue that came out of my first real phone was the battery pack kept coming off and couldn't hold the charge. This is the only reason I had to upgrade, because that phone was so outdated. I love that phone. But to be honest, I like Android phones better. More options and stuff on it. And with that note, it's starting to rain, and I will take some video footage possibly in Spirit for the lulz. Why the hell not? And I'll talk to you on Wednesday. So, take care. Talk to you later. And see you then. Okay, so this is weird and kinda creepy. They have demonic zombie baby doll things. It's weird. Like, that's just creepy. Yeah. So, some interesting things here. They have a gas mask. And of course the usual plastic weaponry. Alright. Huh. Now's about time to be arachnophobic. So, yeah. A lot bigger store they have this time around, a lot more things as well, which is nice. I mean, they got all sorts of things here now. Strobe lights. Kind of awesome, actually. Ooh, try me. This will be interesting. Not working. Oh man, as a kid that probably would have freaked me out seeing that. Oh, it's dead. Or off. I don't know which, but that's not working either. Why are these things not working? Really? Really? Zombie children. I don't get it. And of course, they got the badass swords and stuff. A clown sword. They have a clown sword now. That's a pretty awesome looking sword, but I don't like the color scheme, to be honest. Otherwise, I would use it for Halloween. Hats. Let's check this out. Ooh, what's this? Actually, wait, it's like a electric box. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna head off right here now and turn it back on when I see anything else awesome. So, ooh, it's like the girl from Walking Dead. Awesome. Alright. Actually. Oh, that's great. Alright.